I wasn't sure what I saw on the floor over there. Oh. Hello, everybody. If you're watching the replay, hi. You've missed a good time. We've finished whips today. But Haley's going to join me, and we're going to see what we can get done. I have already met my $100 a day inventory goal. Let's see if we can actually finish to completion those things, and then other things. I don't want to, but I need to. So, anyways, while we wait for Haley, let's share the live. I just finished my dinner, which is why I'm on here just a little bit late. Hello, welcome in. Sorry for the shaking. I'm trying to reposition. Oh my goodness. I am so tired. We're gonna mute that because I don't want to hear it. Eva! We are here. I know. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna try to finish whips. I feel like these hairs look ridiculous. I don't even care at this point. I'm too tired for this crap. All right, Eva, what whips are we working on today? Because we're in this together. I'm going to go ahead and fix my inventory sheet. All right, so my inventory right now, you know, if we're pretending that all of my inventory is finished, is $5,600 in plushies, which is really good. I'm gonna go buy, right? Like, I'm out. Peace. See you later. Oh, goodness. Announcement. Paste. Have everyone post. I feel like and to share your socials. Peace. Feel, and then we go into Jenna's. And, link sharing. Paste. All right, good deal. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Alyssa. Ooh, let me make sure that my live chat's turned on. All right, we shared it in those places. Now for Facebook. I feel like the tired is written like all over my face. I'm so sleepy. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you for the floating heart. I need to find a way to make my room like brighter. This corner just feels so dark. Oh. Miss Karen sent me something on Facebook. All right, we're going to post this. Did I push the right button? Is the question. I did. Hello. That's a great face to be on. Okay, you're there. Before it fully like come in, you were kind of given a face. Nice.
Just because he's stretching right now.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Hey, Dan. Hello, Alyssa.
Oh. The dog is making us mad. Every time I turn around, he's being on the floor. Dog.
Oh.
I'm trying to find the post that I just shared so that way I can share it in a different place. Hello? The noises. The noises that I hear. Got that shared. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Okay,
I
so
do
we can
have
both.
3 neutral color spiders now.
Yay!
They're not solid colors by any means, but they're more neutral than pink,
Yeah,
purple, blue.
yeah. Go to live chat. I am drinking a Starbucks caramel frappuccino. It's not really a frap, though.
Hello, Lisa.
What? My drink won't open. But no, it's still not opening. Mocha is better, I agree, but they didn't have any mocha. Probably should not have done that with the
And
crochet
I
hand.
also got 2 pandas finished.
Yay! What the hell? I need muscles.
Just go ask Chris to open it.
You're rude.
And it speaks you struggling right there trying to beat your hand up after all the hand pain you've done had.
I know dang well I'm gonna hand it to him and like help, and it'll pop right open. I'll be
Just
back.
go do it.
Okay.
I'm going to be finishing up this little mermaid. I've got one more hairpiece I want to sew in. And I just need to make the tail and then do the details. And then she will be done.
What will I be doing?
What?
I said, what will I be doing? Honestly, it might not have been me. I don't know.
Oh, this, y'all, this is straight up a nightgown. It's got all the dogs on it. I do have shorts on up underneath it because it is no longer long enough for me to wear without shorts.
Fair.
So,
No, we're not doing that. Weird. People are strange.
yes. I am going to finish my project before I start a new one. More realistically, I need to finish this first because my mom ran into one of her people that she knows that used to work at the school I went to. Well, all my mom was told was she wanted something cute. Like,
That could be a lot of things.
like And so then she asked the lady who is pregnant that they're getting the gift for if she had a theme. And she says, no, just cute and girly.
I mean, at least girly was given.
Well, girly to me is like pink and purple.
Yeah.
You know, some people like princesses. Some people don't. Alyssa, I don't know if how much Cat is actually going to get finished tonight.
We're going to try.
She just needs to go all in. But like princesses, unicorns, fairies, mermaids. So like I took my iPad and I said, Mom, I just need you to pick out something and give me like 5 different choices that I can make. Small little choices. You're going to have to give me something. And she was like, you don't have pictures for me to choose from? I'm like, no, I do not. Oh, it's aggravating.
Oh, man.
That's why I don't do customs.
For real. Hey, Strawberry. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Lisa, that would be 1 million pictures. 1,000,001 pictures.
And that's legit if I have any, because I don't keep pictures on my phone.
Oh, I do. Can't find shit on my phone.
I don't like having clutter on my phone.
It's at least organized clutter.
Well, yeah, yours probably is, but mine's not.
Mine are like in folders.
Yeah, mine are not. Nowhere near.
I absolutely should have put eyes in as I was making the bodies for these. I know. I don't want to take my eyes outside.
No, you don't ever want to do nothing.
I know. Strawberry, if things work out, I might be going to my first market in July. Woo! Where at, Strawberry? You'll have to let me know. I'm gonna need this to go away. I am so tired.
Stop staying up till 5 a.m.
I know. I don't want to. There was no way. There was no way I was going to be able to fall asleep last night. Okay, I kept reading 18 minutes as 18 inches, and I'm like, what? How? How is it that big? I'm so tired. Ah, okay, Strawberry's going to be in Brookfield, Ohio. I'm going to have to look to see how far that is. And then Eva, your little piggy, takes me about 18 minutes. I figured it was around there. Just wanted to time myself from start to finish to make sure. Yeah, I know, Eva. I know. I know, right? That'd be such a big pig. Wait. That'd be crazy. Putting his eyes in, it's like going in blind. I do. I think some of it, though, is I started this new medicine. And like honestly, it's a birth control. Not for that purpose, but hormonal changes, of course. I think it's messing with my fatigue that I already deal with. It feels terribly impossible to stay awake until a normal time to go to sleep. So then I end up napping and then I'm up all night. Bless you.
Thank you. It's raining and it
Oh,
was wind blowing, so all of the pollen is coming. Like I can feel it sticking to the windows now.
great. Sounds amazing.
Well, I told Curtis, you got to power wash the windows, and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Because if Cat comes and stays here, and there is pollen out outside the window, she's gonna be miserable."
He does not have to do that.
No, he's gonna have to, because this is also my craft room, and I'm sneezing, and I can't take anything for it.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
no,
That's
I
fair.
need you to be able to function, because that's gonna be a very long weekend for me. Do you know how much socializing I'm gonna have to do?
Oh, I know. You are.
So no,
I'm.
I need you at 100%. So he gonna go power washing all these windows. I don't like pollen sticking to the house. Which that window over there next to the bed, he's not gonna have to do, because like it's like right next to the porch, so the porch really keeps most of it away.
Mhm.
But like this one right here, because we got the trees and stuff, yeah, like he's gonna have to do something with.
Because that's the air conditioning window, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the problem will end up being. Also, hey Brito. Hi Bama.
Hi.
I'm assuming, Bama, that means that apparently you proposed to the girl that your friend was introducing you to, like last week. I'm gonna need an explanation, Bama.
I'm so confused.
Like he says, this being engaged is weird.
Well, I know, but I haven't been on with you, and then like I haven't watched it.
Oh, that's fair. That's yeah. Yeah, last week he was talking. His friend was going to be introducing him to somebody. Somebody was introducing him to somebody. I could have swore that was just last week. More than anything, I just want to make sure that I'm understanding correctly. If you have met her and are already engaged, congratulations. Okay. Time works very fast. Otherwise, okay, I guess, no, I did. Strawberry, I feel that I should be on birth control for hormone reasons as well. Fair, fair. Trying it because I've been dealing with some irregular stuff, and we're trying to fix some of that. And if I already have to be on birth control to try to fix some of those things, why not pick one that's going to suppress them altogether?
That would make sense, Kat.
Exactly. But that's not what the lady doctor wants to offer you. Not
Well,
right
yeah.
away.
So I'm saying she's not going to give you the one that makes sense.
This is true, Bam. and then hope to get things figured out. Yeah, no, it'll end up being all right. More than anything, like, is I've noticed that I can't take it on an empty stomach or it makes me really nauseous. So that's my biggest issue. So I made sure that I ate before I came up because I need to take my meds. Strawberry. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That would definitely be a problem. Bama, how do you actually like Marshalls? Because I'm hearing some very mixed reviews. Honestly, if I finish this coffee, I may turn around and go downstairs and brew a new one. Something that'll keep me awake until at least 10 o'clock. I mean, you guys help with that too, but still. Is that your tablet screen that's really bright? Okay. Like, what is this light that I'm seeing? Oh, Bama, I get it. Yellowstone was such an interesting, like, standalone show, though. Like, I don't know if there's much that it could really be compared to. I have not started watching Marshall's, mostly because we're having trouble keeping up with the shows that we already watch. But I also have, like, my mom telling me that, when you get Casey all by himself, apparently he's kinda boring. I'm like, "You didn't notice that from the show? He's, like, the most mellow one out of all of the siblings." Yeah, I do wanna watch Dutton Ranch, but I don't know if I actually wanna watch Marshall's. Well, I am at least getting the eyes in these little Stegos.
Good.
It's not an easy hole to maneuver through, but it works. Hi, Natalie.
I have no words.
Well, I think I had
I,
considered modding the end of the pattern a little bit so that way, like, the last row decreases, I wouldn't actually decrease and just leave it like straight rows. And I'm like, no, we're gonna trust the process. And then, well, I can still do it. It's just not easy. Did he say that in Dutton Ranch, Bama? That does sound like something that Rip would say. Strawberry wants to know, what is everyone making, cat included?
I will show what I'm making in just a minute.
I am making little Stegosauruses. I made the bodies earlier. And I wasn't planning on finishing them, but I think that I need to. Trying to
Yep.
listen to my at this point you're not better halves, but you're definitely the logic I'm supposed to have. All of my Discord girlies are they're each a little combination, or each a little piece of my brain. I swear. Words are hard. You're putting up drywall. Gross. I will say it's a bit harder or a bit hard to put in safety eyes. Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay.
No, Cat should just be happy I have my scissors, y'all.
Maybe. I am. That's true, Bama. We did ask. What time is it where you're at, Bama? Ooh. Do it, Eva.
Okay. Here she is.
Oh, he's so cute.
She is not market friendly.
Probably not.
No. The body and the hair cap actually works up pretty quickly. The body itself works up great. It's just, I don't like the hair option that she gives. And then, like, you have to sew this on.
Little Bear, this is what this is. Crochet.
Yeah.
We're just crocheting and hanging out and chatting. But I think your mermaid is adorable.
I'll probably save the eyes for tomorrow. Because it's something I can take to work and do, and I don't actually have to take stuffing for.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to take a picture and send it to my mom. Because I'm on my phone right now. So, I mean, I don't actually have to finish it right this second.
That's true.
But
I know.
all she needs is a nose and some eyes, and she's done.
Yay!
Yep. Definitely taken.
Same. My husband and my children are downstairs.
My child is in me and my husband's in the other room.
Thank you, Little Bear. We'll be sure to tell them.
I actually won't tell mine, but
I mean, I'll probably tell him at a terrible time that'll just make him grumpier than he already is. Strawberry says they're making lace earrings. Ooh.
nice.
Alyssa says I'm still laying down, still not good. Ate half a broccoli salad in 36 hours. Ooh, girls. I don't know
Who
if
is that?
broccoli. That's Alyssa. I don't know if broccoli salad is probably like the choice for possible food poisoning. Don't get me wrong, broccoli salad is amazing and I love it. I just don't know if it's very easy to digest.
No, broccoli is not.
That's what is it, a bland diet? Like bread, rice, bananas.
Not rice. Rice is not easy to digest.
I
It
feel like
is
it's
blank.
usually on the list.
It
Yeah,
is on the list. But being pregnant, I can tell you it's not easily digested.
Okay.
Just saying.
I was just trying to name off the things that were on the bland diet list. Like, what?
I know, but that's why I tell you that. It's like, I've learned. It's just because it's on the list does not make it easy to digest.
I definitely put that eye in the wrong stitch. Well, probably if a female is pregnant. I mean, sometimes that has to do with it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't think rice is one of those things that pregnancy is affecting it. Yeah. All right. All eyes are in. Strawberry rat diet. Thank you. Bananas, rice, applesauce, toast. It was like I couldn't remember what the heck it was called. And then they tell you to pick anything that basically doesn't have a color. If it's colorful in any way, avoid it. I'm just gonna not put the lid on this thing again. Bama, I wouldn't mind being on a donut diet. That sounds delicious. Oh man, okay. So now I need to find the right colors. Eva has 13 turtle shells.
Good luck, my friend.
Get to making those flippers. Strawberry says my stomach was sensitive before the surgery. After, oh man, goodness gracious. That's certainly not helpful. Bunny's over here making all kinds of noise. She's just getting into shit. Uh, that's right. I do remember that, Bama. I hate picking colors. I mean, I don't, but I take it so much more seriously than it needs to be. Stress myself out.
Why are you picking colors?
Because my Stegosauruses need their spikes.
Ah.
I know this bright saturated orange is not going to go in any of the pinks or purple. Like with this, blue and orange go together. I don't. It's too saturated for the light green. It might be the right shade for the dark green. This is not showing up right on camera. I feel like this is too saturated for the yellow. And then this is light orange and dark orange.
I don't like that orange that you have, that saturated orange. So I'm gonna let the people in the comments tell you which one to do, because I don't like the orange. So
I'm trying to use it up.
I get it. I don't like it still.
I get it. I don't like it either. The problem is that I spent the last few days working on Sweet Snuggles Light projects to essentially empty my bin. So then I was left with a whole bunch of like scrap amounts. So then I made 3 scrappy octos, which is all fine and good, but not thinking about like, oh yeah, I need these as accent colors on certain things. So Here we are. Good time.
Oh yeah.
Put scissors, tablet. Every day I come into my office and Rowan has taken my tablet off of my tablet stand. It's like, dude, did you get out of here? Really so sweet. You know, I like Mel's Crocheted Creations patterns. I just really do not like the orientation of them. He does them all in landscape view instead of on portrait. Like, instead of your paper being straight up and down, it's the side. It's like, why? Why are you doing that? Blue and orange are complementary. When you look at a color wheel, colors opposite of each other. If you have 3 colors, you could also do split complementary. Right. And that's typically what I try to do, is I will either do like light blue, dark blue, or I would do blue and orange. You wouldn't be able to rotate the PDF because it's actually like, this is a page that it doesn't really matter if you see. Literally, that's how it's printed. Like, she writes them in that way. But hello, Olia, how are you? Strawberry, the split complementary of red, orange is blue and yellow, green. Yeah, I'm not good at like the split complementary, but I can do the regular one. No, I appreciate the try. It's how she does her patterns, and I don't know why she does it that way. Probably to be different, but my brain doesn't like it. Hello, Adrian.
Yep.
Doing well though. Doing well. We're trying to finish whips.
I'm not.
We as in me. I'm trying to finish whips.
Thank you for correcting your English.
just me, myself, and Irene.
Yep. Hello, Erin.
Erin, how'd your pictures go? Sarah and I are collectively fair.
Yeah. I was just messing with Kat because I hardly ever have whips that I'm working on. I mean, I might have a project that might take me a week to work on, but I will get it done.
I'll get done eventually. Erin says it was so much fun, but I'm dead. LOL, those pictures are going to be so freaking cute. I'm excited to see them when they come out, Erin. Bama's watching a show. She's gonna have his volume down. No worries, no worries. We'll be here when you're done.
Depending on the time, I may be gone.
Okay, so again, I'll be here when it's done.
I'm just clarifying because I make no promises on what time.
Yeah. Well, I can't really be staying up too late tonight either. Because I have to go to school tomorrow, just like you guys. Oh. Aaliyah says she does the crochet, I do the blocking. That's like, so in the chat, Sola's Acrylic Creations, that's her. Like, that's Alyssa and you are like the same. So, okay, little bit of backstory. Abs or Ab Schaefer in the chat here. I guess I re-met her recently this weekend on Crochet Visions Live. I was watching the video and I went back, like it ended and I went to YouTube home and Crochet Vision was live. And I'm like, okay, well, I hear so much about her. I've never really watched any of her videos. I think I've only caught like one. And I just remember that she was rearranging her yarn room one of the 1,000 times that I have come to realize that she does. And I don't know if it was a live or an actual video. I don't know. So Ab's name is Aaliyah, and she remembers me. I have no idea how far back from. My memory is like, nope, does not compute at all. So, and then Adriology is Adrian, and I believe is from Crochet by Jenna's Discord. I think. Okay. Adrian's currently picking up their oldest from middle school youth group because I officially have a middle schooler. Oh no! I want to say congratulations. Oh. Gamma says, I forgot to tell you, Anna is 30. Okay. That's an age gap. Aaron says he smiled for every single one of them. If he didn't, he would face the wrath of me and his mother-in-law to be. That's great. Somebody says men just send messages to be seen as tiring work, but the dopamine of blocking hits so well, right? You had to be like mid-April of this year? Are you sure? Are you sure you weren't hanging out in one of our lives? Leah was pretty sure the other night that I must have been on one of Crochet Vision's lives at one point, and that's how we met. I don't remember.
Don't get me on. I don't know.
Oh no. Bama says I saved the same family of geese getting hit again. Goodness. What else? Let me see what elephant pattern we're talking about. They have no will to live. Why are you showing me a bunch of videos, YouTube? Not YouTube. Whoa, can you- I'm thinking it has to be another cat. I don't even. The only pattern that I even know that Sarah has is a flamingo pattern. I'm gonna figure this out. What's gonna happen?
And you're not going to finish any whips.
I mean, I will, but I'm gonna figure this out first.
I am making the bunny from Sugar Toys now.
Oh, love that. I have not made that bundle yet.
Well, my mom was wanting to pick out things for me to make so she could see them, but she wanted to make sure that whatever I made would be something I could sell.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of the packs she picked. She was like, "Could you do the bear and the bunny?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I'm doing the bunny and Heather from the Mama Made Minis yarn line. And then I will make the bear in the Premier Basics, but I don't know what color pink I'm going to choose. Whichever one calls my name.
Okay, that's a toughie. Okay, Lisa, good luck. I know,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, Burrito, the flamingo pattern, it's super cute. I've never made it, but it's really cute. Like, and I guess
Oh,
I've seen
you
this
follow
frog and crab before, but
Do you follow Crochet with Bay?
I do.
Did you
I
see
saw
her
her.
new?
I'm so excited for her.
Yes.
Mhm. See, I can't even find. Let me see. Crochet Vision. We'll just look on Instagram because maybe now I'm assuming that this is a pattern that's not released yet. So then I don't know what elephant we're talking about. I'm trying. I'm trying to go quickly. I see gingerbread and unicorns and turtles. Um, owl. They needed to rewrite it. I can't even find a picture. Which I mean, maybe that's by design, honestly.
Right. I have the bunny ears made now. Ah, where'd it go? There it is.
That would be really funny. Aaliyah. All right. Let's see. Um,
Hey, Lion.
yeah, I'm gonna assume it's gotta be another cat. Aaliyah, my cat robbed me for a piece of chicken off my chicken. Or off my pizza. Oh my gosh. Adrian, now that I'm home, I'll continue my latest obsession. Baby rattles. I'm very curious as to who this other cat would be. Okay, now I wonder. I know. Landscape for patterns is so strange. I don't like it at all.
I'm good.
Yes, doing well, just tired. Dang, so tired. Mm, okay, I give. I give up. More so, so I'm realizing, and maybe this is slightly stalkerish behavior. When I know that I can go onto my YouTube and I can search the names, public names of my YouTube subscribers. I guess I just assumed that you could do the same thing with somebody else's. Turns out you cannot. You cannot do that. You can do that on Instagram though. I could go on to Haley's Instagram and just see who all follows her just for shits and giggles. Not going to, 'cause that would be weird, but sometimes the need arises for other people. But I'm not gonna do that. Something tells me there are far too many cats out there. Okay.
Sorry about my air conditioner, by the way. The wind is blowing outside. Now it's like blowing air through the hole in the tube. And
That
it's driving me
explains it.
crazy.
That definitely explains it.
I'm gonna have to turn it off because this one drives me crazy. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that.
I don't know. At least I'm not alone in my stalkerish abilities, apparently. I wish I could quit yawning.
Mm-hmm. But I think we're finally gonna have a chill weekend at the house.
Good. You need it.
I need a weekend where I'm not having to do anything. I'm not having to take care of anybody.
You need a good rest weekend before your parties.
I'll let you. Mm-hmm. Good night.
I'm not.
Night night.
Good night, cat.
See? Not joking.
No, like he's legit going to sleep. He's gotta get up early.
Crazy.
So like he gets up at 5, but his clock is like 10 minutes fast. So like when it really goes off at 5, it's only going off at like 4:50. But I mean, he does have a 45-minute drive. So like he's leaving the house at 5:15 in the morning. So
That just all sounds so terrible. Now, does his alarm keep you up? Good.
He wakes me up when he tells me bye. There are some mornings I don't even hear his alarm go off. Like he'll scare me, telling me bye in the mornings, cause like I'll be dead asleep and he'll say, "All right, baby," and I'm like,
Huh?
"Sir." Like I love you, but if you wake me up out of a deep sleep, I'm gonna kill you.
Like, I might murder you where you stand. Oh. Erin says, just wanted to pop in for a bit and say hi before I pass out. Good night, ladies. Good night, Erin.
Good night.
I picked this bloom florally one for the yellow.
Okay.
Aaliyah says, I might fall asleep at 5 in the morning. That was me yesterday. Or today. Yeah. Crap. Annihilated. I love the bloom. Stop it. If I
keep
could.
yawning because you were yawning every 5 minutes.
Cat Crochet. Pretty common name.
Huh.
Just remember that my name is the one that's absurdly long.
Yep. One arm is the end of.
Okay. I think I can do the yellow on the orange. I hear Archer down there just humming and making noise. Oh, I'm sure. It's also bringing up Kate's and K's.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, oh boy. This one's going to give me a little
Yes.
What?
You started yawning now. I'm getting tired.
Love you.
I love you too.
My bad.
I know. I know you don't mean to, but like, dang.
I don't know. Maybe I need to find some illicit substances. Like my Sunday night routine. Dang. Just kidding. Just saying. I've never tried terrible things. Hello, kitten for life.
No, we let our brothers make all the terrible choices in life.
Right. He can try it first, and I can see how bad it is for him, and then I can choose not to be dumb.
Yep.
Oh, Aaliyah, I'm so sure. Because Cat for me is also short for Catherine, just with a K, and spelled the same way as that, but with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Are you good?
I heard a door shut and then a bang bang, but I don't know if it was outside my house or if it was across the street. Teddy will
Just say,
get up.
yeah.
I'm not getting up.
Mm-mm. Don't say it's across the street. Okay. This one's giving Lorax vibes.
Yep. It's either that or it's thunder. I can't tell exactly what it is. But the rain's supposed to be out of here, so I don't know. I don't know.
He protects the trees. Yes.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Hi, Bunny. What's up? He's being like the biggest grump. Okay, I think that. What?
So, are you ready for book fair this week?
If I can sleep. That should help me do a real nice reset. Because there ain't nothing that fixes my sleep schedule more than being forced to wake up early.
And stay awake.
Yeah. Like, and if I have to stay awake until the kids come home, we get home at 3:30, that would be a really great time to nap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done put it in my phone not to call you the 2 days that I'm going to be driving home.
You'll have to call Eva. Or Alana, for that matter.
Yeah, well, typically I call Michaela when you're busy. So
Either way.
yeah, and that's gonna depend on if I make it to Tuesday. Like this morning, I woke up and had a terrible morning. So if I have a terrible morning in the morning, nah, I'm probably gonna stay home because nope, I'm not going to work throwing up like that. That's ridiculous.
You shouldn't need to.
And I also can't work on an empty stomach either.
Mm-mm.
So, like, that's the point where I'm at. Like, at least early on in my pregnancy when I was throwing up, at least the food was trying to stay down.
Yeah, you get to a point towards the end there that it's like,
You Americans have to work tomorrow, not me.
why? What's tomorrow? Also, Aaliyah said, nah, I could wake up earlier and go back to sleep late. Oh, if I could, like, if I let myself, I could nap all day long. Like, I could be awake for 2 hours and then sleep for 3 hours and then repeat all day, every day. I'm ready to drop, always. Eva said initially, I'll try to answer.
Yeah.
And then I don't blame you.
Go ahead.
Oh. I don't blame you. I'll be home during the day both days. I'll probably be gone in the evening, so if you're home, feel free to call during the day. There you go.
No, me and Eva plan. We're gonna call each other.
See, realistically, I feel like we have it planned out pretty good. More so the fact of you just call me at the same time every single day.
I do, because that's the time I'm going home.
That's right. Which makes it easier for me to remember unless I'm really tired and I die before then. And then it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, we're also both entering like different stages of life at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting adjusted this year to married life, and I'm getting adjusted to motherhood. So, again, it is what it is. It will be all right in the end.
That's right.
See, Alyssa, most of us will be off next Monday for Memorial Day. Here.
Yes.
So,
Except for those of us who have more kids.
I was about to say, except for you, because you do have a market.
Mm-hmm. I think Lisa does too.
Yep. So does that mean, are we going live next Sunday?
Sunday, I should be able to. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. And I'm sure that I'll have last minute whips to finish.
Well, it will depend on how early you have to actually get up.
Right. I don't know if I've figured that one out yet. Although they did send me my vendor information today in my email this morning. But I don't remember what it said about setup time.
And this one is the one close to you, or do you actually have to drive for it?
Oh, this one's a distance. This one's probably 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
One of those. But it's supposed to be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take it. Oh, I better charge my phone. Give me the charger, dang it. All right. No, Hunter is not squawking like a bird. Not my dog.
And believe me, you would know if it was Ladybird.
Oh yeah. The whole neighborhood would hear. She's got a true hound dog. Owl. Bay. She has a bay. Then it's the neighbor's dog. Ooh. Well, hopefully that doesn't become a constant issue. Because I mean, 9:30. It's not the earliest in the world, and I guess it's 8:30 for you. But some people go to bed that early.
Yep. 1 foot. Done.
1 Stegosaurus. Done.
My goal is to get the other foot made and then at least get the body started before I go to bed.
Gasp kind of scared me for a second there, ma'am. I think it was more of a hiccup, but it sounded like a.
I feel like I got burped. That's what it is.
Mm.
And it's just sitting, and he's like, just.
Mm.
He has been stretching all day. Like he is pushing right now, right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, you keep pushing, you're not getting any more room. But like
Aaliyah, I have no idea.
But yeah, I told him, I said, if you would quit rejecting food, the belly would get bigger and you would have more room.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep rejecting food, so I can't do anything but keep trying to eat.
Right. Like, if you would just let me, life would be so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Strawberry said, so I keep messing up these lace paw prints. I think I may be too tired. That's fair.
Yep.
Ooh. He's not allowed to do that. That would be... He might get some birthday spankings.
No, because he would just put me out of commission.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what that is. But it does not matter because I technically only have 2 days left. And I told my boss that I would be back on Tuesday would be my last day. Unless something happened over the weekend and I couldn't make it the last 2 days. He was like, well, to be honest, we're surprised you've made it this far. He says, but I have my eyes set. June 22nd is when you're going to have your baby. And I'm like, I don't know.
Well, if you did, that would be a date that I wouldn't ever forget. So. My, that high school friend that I used to tell you about, her birthday's on that day.
Okay.
So. That's not a bad thing. Just, I wouldn't forget it.
Yeah. No, I want him. Go ahead.
I was just gonna read Aaliyah figured it out, or will figure it out when she's on live. Overworked her brain. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It could be me, and I just don't know.
But no, I want him and my best friend to share a birthday. That means
So
I would go over, but I wouldn't be mad about it because I would only have to go over a week.
You just remember that you said that.
Yeah, I've said it several times. People are like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes," because I've told my doctor that July 2nd, I'm coming in July 1st. That night, you will admit me. We will break water at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., whenever your nurses are ready. And he coming whether he like it or not.
Right.
I refuse to be like my mother and go 2 weeks over. I know
Yeah.
she did not have that option to for us to come earlier because insurance did not allow that. But nope. Nope, not for me.
I just mean when you get to that point where you're pushing your due date, just remember that you said you wouldn't mind it. Because at that moment, get this baby out of me. Get him out. Get him out.
Well, you've also got to realize I've not actually had that bad of a rough pregnancy. All of my issues have been mild.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that. That might be from your point of view, or from an outsider.
Okay,
That's
so
uh,
let's go with the first issue. I got dehydrated. That was because I couldn't keep water down.
mhm.
And even then, he was like, "You're a little dehydrated, but you're not even like we wouldn't consider you dehydrated." That was the first issue. Then I didn't have any issues with the 3 weeks I was going through the fertility. Had my first ultrasound with the OBGYN at week 9. It was great. Didn't have any more problems. I mean, I had motion sickness and morning sickness. So, like, those were, like, tying hand in hand. But, like, my mom has motion sickness. So, like, and it got worse when she got pregnant. So, like, that was not something I was not expecting. Um, and then, like, the more recent thing, that was not him. That was me freaking out. That had nothing to do with him.
No,
So as
I
long
wasn't
as
gonna
he
do
is
that.
still like this, as long as he ends up head down, like I'm gonna be fine. Because they fixed my potassium, and because they fixed my potassium, guess what? My legs don't hurt anymore. My feet are not swelling as bad. I mean, my feet are gonna swell. I mean, I live in a humid state.
Yeah, there's no way
So
around that.
but like my legs really have quit swelling. My ankles have quit swelling. And now my feet are not swelling to the point where they're hurting anymore. So,
Which is good.
and I'm actually sleeping pretty good. I mean, there are times where I'm awake for 2 or 3 hours. But that's more of like he's woke me up and then he got to go back to sleep. And like I'm trying to go back to sleep. But either I've got Cody wiggling around in bed or I've got the cat trying to snuggle with me and I'm like, I don't want you. Like, go get down there by my feet. Go snuggle with your daddy. No, I don't want you.
Like, I did not agree to this.
Yeah. So
Well,
when I
I'm
say like compared to hearing you being pregnant and hearing like my aunt and them being pregnant, I went to the emergency room twice and only one of those was like an extreme. But if they had checked my potassium, like if my body had responded fast enough, I would have known what was wrong then. Like if I had quit sweating then, I would have automatically been like, okay, yeah, I just need to get my potassium checked.
right.
That's all that is. And that was something that I could literally go in, get blood drawn at the EMEA or whatever. Like I wouldn't have had to go to my doctor for it. They would have
I'm
just drawn blood and just like that. So,
I'm glad that you
but
have a positive outlook on it. And I am not going to be the one that's going to try to convince you that you've had a hard time. Like, if I'm just saying, if I had experienced the same things that you have throughout, I would have said that that was a rough pregnancy. But as long as from your perspective it's all right, that's all that matters.
well, the reason why I say that is because you ended up on bed rest. My coworker ended up on bed rest. My sister-in-law had high blood pressure. So until I have an issue where like I'm on bed rest and it's threatening him,
I didn't end up on bed rest.
Not by doctor. Your coworkers were like, you make me nervous to keep working.
Oh no, I wasn't on bed rest. They just didn't want me to go into labor at work because with home health, and like it's only one person on the clients, right? And it was a 24-hour care home. So you're legally not allowed to leave without coverage. So given like as small as I was and my stomach was so big, like and the doctors were saying I was likely to go early, even though I didn't with Archer. The ladies were getting super anxious because they're, pushing 80 years old with health issues and everything else. They're like, what am I supposed to do if you go into labor? I can't catch a baby. Like, they were literally afraid that I was going to go into labor and then have a baby right there on the floor before coverage could get there. So that's the main reason. But
you don't consider that bed rest, but that is bed rest in a sense.
yeah, but it's not doctor ordered.
Well, and that's what I said. I said it's not that the doctors put you on bed rest. Your work did.
They're like,
my
no.
work is not putting me on bed rest. I am just done on Tuesday. Like, my doctor is like not a care in the world. Like, the swelling, normal. My feet, swelling, normal. Everything has been normal up until this point, except my potassium. That's the only thing that has been like major. But it wasn't major enough to put me on bed rest. I just need to go home, rest, take the medicine. And they told me, you take all this potassium at one time, and you're going to get sick probably the next morning because your body's not used to all of that at one time. And so, and like, that was the issue. Like, I didn't have to be on bed rest. And she's probably not going to put me on bed rest. Like, she was okay with me going to Georgia this past week. I mean,
that's good.
So, like, that's why I say I've not had a rough pregnancy. It's because if my doctor was okaying me to travel for 8 hours,
I need to empty my garbage can.
yeah, I'm just not a good patient. And so, like, when I tell you I have felt like I'm dying, yeah, I have felt like I'm dying, but I feel that way whenever I get sick because I hate throwing up.
You get the man flu.
Well, because like if I'm dying, like I'm dying.
Good night, strawberry.
But
yeah, I would say that the beginning of my pregnancies were way worse than the end. Like, now I wasn't put on bed rest in the beginning, but I couldn't do anything but be in bed all the time. Like, in the beginning before we got the medicine figured out. Because I was so sick all the time and just no energy, couldn't do anything. I'm thankful that you have managed to keep your energy at a decent pace. Like, it's not knocking you off of your feet. But I would say that's how I started to feel towards the end of it. Like, I was still sick all the time, getting sick over anything and everything. But, like, I could go be sick and then go back to be normal. Like, but it just, I don't know. But the stuff that, you've been going through a bunch of shit. Like, I didn't deal with the swelling nearly as much as you have. Definitely didn't have issues with, like, potassium. Or, I'm so glad that I didn't have any issues, like, with my hands even. Like, I'm surprised that I didn't. I was mostly using acrylic yarn at the time. Um, but sleep was terrible. Now with Rowan, I asked them to induce me early with Rowan simply because of the fact that I was getting to a point where walking was difficult simply because of that piriformis muscle. We didn't know what it was. They didn't know what it was. They didn't know how to fix it. If we could have fixed it, I could have been fine going full term. But we didn't know what the hell it was. They couldn't fix it. But because with that, like, it was putting so much strain on me when I was trying to walk that, like, I couldn't do grocery shopping anymore because it was making me have contractions. I'm like, this hurts really bad. So,
But also, the reason why you didn't deal with the swelling as bad is because of your humidity while you're up there.
yeah.
I would not have dealt with the swelling as bad if I didn't live here or if my potassium wasn't low.
Yeah.
Like, that was the first sign. Like, when my swelling got really bad and I asked the doctor about it, she kind of blew it off. She's like, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this. She's like, but, I could put you through the test, but, if everything comes back normal, then insurance is not going to cover it. Insurance wasn't going to cover the potassium test if there was nothing wrong with my potassium.
So frustrating.
Yeah, so insurance did play a big role in some of my issues.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, took the potassium, I can crochet again. It was like a magic fix, like, bam.
Good.
Because, like, legit, I started swelling. Then I got the leg cramps. And then I started getting the hand cramps and the tennis elbow. And then, like, I stopped sweating.
Mm-hmm.
But potassium, for me, runs in my family. My grandmother has low potassium. She was born with it. And then after she got pregnant with my mom and my aunt, it got worse.
Mm-hmm.
So that, for me, proves that that was something I got from her. Which, I mean, I knew at some point I would have that issue. But, I mean,
We're
other
gonna
than
have
that,
them look into that. Like, why? What's causing your genetic line, like, to not absorb potassium right? Unless it's just your diet. I mean,
no, it's not that. I mean, I have a pretty healthy diet, and I actually, like, potassium wise, I mean, I may not eat a banana all the time, but, like, I eat other things that have potassium in it.
yeah.
And I drink the electrolytes and the waters and all of that, the mixes that have the electrolytes in it
Mm-hmm.
for potassium. So, like,
It's just, you must just not absorb it quite right, which is.
I mean, that's her. She didn't sweat.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't sweat, that's a sign of your potassium. So, I mean, and
Aaliyah,
that
same thing. Growing up sucks. Hi, Pablo.
yeah. But no, that's legit what that is.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, that's like anything that's hereditary. Why? Like, why are your thyroid issues much different than the ones I might have to deal with?
Mm-hmm.
So, because my mom has thyroid issues as well, but not all thyroid issues lead you to the same spot or give you the same result.
Right.
So, it's just one of those things. And so, like, it's hereditary. It's just one of those things. Like when I hit in my 40s, I'm probably going to run into some cholesterol problems. And the doctor's going to tell me, okay, try no salt, try this, try this. That's not going to work. And then I'm going to immediately get put on the medicine and it's going to go boop, magic fix.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it did for my mama, just like it does for my dad, just like it's going to do for me if I have that issue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those things that, and that's why I have told all the kids, you got to know your body. If something is wrong, your body will tell you you're not normal.
Mm-hmm. It's just
And you
getting
should have
other
to
people to
listen
believe
to
you.
it. You've got to be self-aware.
Welcome back, Lisa.
Lisa.
Thanks.
But yeah, but that's what that is. Like, I'm very self-aware.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I know people who have had terrible pregnancies.
Yeah.
Like, Lauren's first pregnancy was rough for her. But that's also because she didn't listen to any advice that she was given.
Oh, well. That doesn't help.
Well, she wanted to be with the older kids down when we both worked at the daycare, because that's where she was at for the summertime. And I told her, I said, Lauren, you keep going up and down them stairs, you're going to end up having complications. No, I won't. I'll be fine. Okay. She walked up and down those stairs all during the summer. Then, when school started, she had complications and she ended up having her baby early. I was like, to tell you, like my doctor even warned me. She's like, be careful going up and down stairs. She said going down's a lot easier on the body. But going up them can cause you to go into labor early once you hit a certain point in your pregnancy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just something she warned me about.
See, it just gets to a point where it feels like the baby's trying to claw its way out from the bottom, and that hurts. So I chose the elevator.
See, I'm not going to go anywhere where I'm going to have to go up and down stairs. Except coming in and out of my own home.
Our OB's office, the ultrasound is upstairs. Yeah. Thankfully, there is an elevator, but, like, why?
Okay. We have to take the elevator.
Mm.
To get to the floor where my doctor's office is and the ultrasound is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to take the elevator. It's always been like that.
It just seems like a poor place to have obstetrics, or at least the ultrasound part. Because, like, what if somebody's afraid of elevators? There's a lot of people who are afraid of elevators for a variety of reasons. But, oh well.
Well, I do know that they do have nurses for that. And that's one of the things that they ask you about the OBG clinic and stuff. Do you have a fear of going up an elevator? And if you do, a nurse will put you in a wheelchair and will take you up and go with you.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean? I thought you were going to say they were going to try to take you up the stairs. I'm like, no!
See, that's where your brain is working too fast and you're not listening.
Well, I was, but it was also going too fast. It was trying to predict what you were going to say. I'm like, I saw it. I didn't even think it. I saw it.
No, but that's a legit what they do, is that they take you up the elevator in the wheelchair and go with you. Because there's no other way around it.
Right.
You at least have to go up one floor.
Like one way or another, you got to go up there. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. But also, that's also why that OBGYN clinic, that's one of their warning things. Is like, if you legit cannot do this, you have to find somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no other way around it.
That's fair. All right. Abs says, or Leah says, that she likes going down the stairs. My knees don't. I have to do it every day. Upstairs, downstairs, to my bedroom and my craft room. And then an ad just popped up on my phone to be a neonatal nurse practitioner. Something tells me we talk about babies a lot, Haley. If that's the targeted ad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
But that's okay. I might have to get off anyways. My feet are swelling. And my
Fair.
toes look like little peanuts. And I'm getting super tired.
Yep. Oh, hi, Joshy.
And the cat is hollering at my door. So she is telling me it's time to go to bed.
She's like, let's go. Aaliyah, that's so funny. She's nowhere near being a nurse.
Yep. But good night, all.
For real, the sympathy yawning is so true. Good night, Miss Haley.
But girlies, I will see y'all. And for those of y'all that are wondering, I did finish my mermaid.
Yay!
I just have to embroider the stuff.
I
But
haven't finished anything.
yeah. Well, I have to take. I'm taking that, the purple yarn. That is going to be my project tomorrow. She sounds like a chain smoker for those of you who do not know. She is too much. But I gotta finish the bunny and then I've got to start on the bear.
Yes. Well, if it's any consolation, we can't actually hear the cat.
No, I can't. And she's just being loud for no reason at all.
This is, come on, it's time to go.
Oh,
I don't
and the
know what
thing
to work
is
on.
that she normally goes and sleeps on my baby pillow. Like, you don't wait for me half the time. Like, why?
Well,
She don't want me. She wants me to put her food back out, but we have been having a mouse in the house. We have one that we caught in the craft room, but now we're finding evidence in the bedroom, so it tells me we had a mama mouse at some point, because now we got babies all around the house.
oh
So we're trying to
no.
catch them before all the showers happen. So.
Do I need to bring my rat traps?
No, we have mouse traps.
Okay.
All right,
If
but
nothing else,
good night, all.
we'll bring our salt gun. It'll be all right. It'll be fun.
All right, bye.
Haley's cat is so funny because she just meow, meow, meow. She sounds like a 40-year-old, not 40-year-old, like 40-year experienced chain smoker straight up. That's a cat who's seen a life. Me when I didn't have a voice. Yes. I think I got halfway through your video today. And then Haley called me. And I've basically been doing this ever since. Oh, I get that. My cat's meows are very baby-like, though. Aw. I did send you a picture, yes. Okay, talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes. I need to use the restroom real quick. Of course, it hits me, like, right now. I'll be back. Okay. So sorry, so sorry. What did I miss? Lisa hasn't had a Red Bull all day. Eva says, question because I'm too lazy to look it up. Do you know how many subscribers it takes to go live on YouTube? It is 50. Yes, way easier to hit. Lisa says, what's everyone working on? Eva says, I just don't enjoy Instagram as much because all of my customers are in there and I'm like, I just want to sit and crochet. Fair. Eva just finished a Fred the Sea Turtle. Yay! And then Lisa is trying to finish up these 2 appas. But your white yarn is atrocious. Oh no. I feel like I have like coffee or something on my nose. Okay. Back to stuffing Stegosauruses. My back hurts, guys. Man. The next thing that I choose to finish has got to be something that doesn't take so much work. Like, between putting the eyes in, stuffing these, and sewing them shut, like, that's enough already, right? But to also have to crochet extra things onto it. Like, why do I hate myself? Honestly. You could sew them shut. What can I sew shut? Like, just my whips? So I'm gonna finish stuffing all of them, and then I'm gonna sew all of them shut. The whips, yeah. Did you see my Instagram story of all my whips? Mistakes were made. So many big mistakes. I should have started finishing some of them last week. You you should go check out my Instagram stories real quick. I I shared in there a video of all of my current whips. If you want to make yourself feel better, I'm sure that it will help when it comes to whip count. It's overwhelming, straight up. Yep. You too, Lion. Anybody who has not seen it, you want a real inside look of the stupidity that I have just thrown upon myself. You have to go see. Because unfortunately, there were some whips before I started this $100 a day challenge. And dude, I know it, it's so bad. So bad. Like, I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've done 17 different things. And all of these things needed at least 7. At least 7. Current cat does indeed despise past cat. Like, it occurred to me yesterday, like, oh shoot. Like, I really do need to give myself time to actually finish these things before market, because they don't help me if they're not done. can't sell them if they're not ready to sell. I know. The lion says, I don't know, I have a crap ton of whips too. I think you just organized yours to be in one location. LOL. I need to get my crap together. Literally. You need to get it all in one place. I know. Don't do what I did. Make better choices. And I'm not even saying like finish your projects at the end of every day, like, or as you make them, but hell, at least once a week. Yep, Memorial Day. That is in fact my next market. Yeah. I'm shitting. YouTube's doing the thing. You might need to stuff and sew back and forth. I don't know if I can. So typically, what I usually do is for items that I have more than 10 of, I will only pull whatever I need to hit the 10 quantity. Like, because I might have 3 that are already done in my inventory. But say I made 8 more of something because of this challenge. Now I have 11. So I will leave one of them unfinished for next time because I don't need more than 10 at any given time. And if I'm really narrowing down to last minute, then I will split it. I will like, all right, I have 14 of these things that need finished. I'm gonna do seven of them, and I'll leave the other 7 in a bag, and I'll work on them at the event. Um, so I do tend to do that. This is just this is what I'm focusing on right now. Mostly because I don't want to keep like getting up and getting more. And I haven't had Stegosauruses in such a long time. So I want to make sure that they get done. But I I at least I want to get these stuff and then I can move on to something else because I will be at the school all day tomorrow and there's like no service, but I will be helping out. Yes, they're on a shelf. Yeah, I brought one of my grid walls in here, and one of the pairs of legs and put 4 baskets on it. But not everything is on the shelf. The bag in the beginning of the video is also full of whips. But I will be at the school all day, like every day this week for book fair, helping out. So I tend to crochet like when there's a free block or whatever's left of lunch or in between classes. So I tend to get quite a bit done. But yeah. No, they're definitely on a shelf. Um, and when I say that I might have like 3 done and already like on the shelf, I don't mean that shelf. I mean like in my inventory bag in the car technically. But so I want to get these Stegos stuffed and then throw them in a bag and tomorrow I can sew them shut. Um and then like I want to take more. I'll probably take a nice big bag of whips tomorrow with me and just, put eyes in, stuff them, work on sewing them where I can. I'm at a point where I've just made myself at home at the school. at least during book fair week. All the kids know me at this point. They know who my kids are. They're like, "You're Archer and Rowan's mom." I am. But literally the finishing work is my least favorite thing. Which inventory tracker do I use? I shared the template for the inventory thing in the Discord. I feel like it's in announcements and in a pinned, like it's in the pinned section. So there's a template there that will help. Like they're separated between, I think, 5 different categories. So like there's a keychain category. No, not recently, but if you go into the pinned comment section, it narrows it down pretty good. But like, dang, Lisa. Dang. That's a lot. Listen, just do $100 a day and you'll at least be halfway there. $100 plus a day. Plus, I'm still rooting for you to just bump your prices up a little bit. And then you'll be there already. Ooh. Lisa has a 3-day festival the first weekend in June. My next event is Memorial Day. That's a 1-day thing. And then we go to see Haley. And then we come back. And I have it might be a 3-day festival. It might also just be a 2-day festival. It's a Jeep Heritage Festival down in the birthplace of the Jeep. This is in Butler County, PA. And they're also doing like the 250th year celebration at the same time. So realistically, once I get these whips done, I need to make a bunch of ducks. Like the little ones. So, yeah. But I'm going to do that. And then 2 weeks later, I'm going to be at the World Oddities Expo again, but in Columbus. And then I will have a Saturday event. I think it's the second Saturday in July. It's just something local we do. It's called Second Saturdays. And I've never participated in it before, but I figured, you know what, why not give it a try? And then we're doing the fair. So that's the whole idea with this like market challenge is if I can keep up on this track, it would be really nice to get my inventory to 10K before the fair. I don't know if I can actually do it, but I will absolutely make 10K of inventory by the fair. It just doesn't mean that I'll have all of it still for sale by then. I totally need to do that, Lisa. Like maybe I can find something on Amazon or whatever. Like little toothpick signs. I could probably make some too, honestly. Just use some of my thermal printer stickers and just put a whole bunch of different duck phrases on them. Ooh. Alyssa, I hope everything's okay. Okay, lurk away, Lisa, lurk away. Now, on a random topic, I have my little piggy pattern out now on Instagram, and the insights are doing pretty well. Like, a lot of people are seeing it. It's getting a lot of traction. So I'm very happy about that. I've definitely gotten some new followers on Instagram. And then I think I don't know if it's because of my stories the last couple days or if my newest video, like from yesterday, has gotten decent traction, but I've gotten a few new YouTube subscribers too. Um, I feel like you could bring the bag of whips and stuff layers of fluff in between. Like, what, just put stuffing willy-nilly in the bag? Generally, I'll bring, like, it's oh, yeah, it is. I'm sitting here staring. I'm like, "Where is it? Where here?" Me? Comforter bags. If you get kids comforters, they typically will come in a nice little bag like this with a drawstring, and I just stuff it to the max with stuffing. And then I refill it when I need to. Right now, I'm just pulling directly from the plastic bag under my desk. But I bring my Paw Patrol bag with me to school, and then, like, a smaller shopping bag full of the whips. Yes, it's like recycling at its finest. Now, granted, I might grab my rolly bag from downstairs because I haven't been using it for some reason. Um, and I may go ahead and just dump a bunch of whips in that. And then that way it'll be really easy to carry inside and out. But I figure if I only bring yarn necessary to finish whips, then I won't get distracted to make other things. Yeah, that's the goal here. Because I kid you not, I have leggy frogs, I have tiny bees, I have little sharks, loaf cats, gators, mallards, tiny chickens, booty frogs, mushrooms, octos, jellyfish, axolotls, rats, mice, swinging rats, swinging spiders, regular spiders, triceratops, and Stegosauruses. I have so many things. And everybody loves the variety. This is one of those things of, like, when people are like, "Oh, I wish you a sellout show." Like, the panic that that gives me because thinking about restocking it all, like, would I want that kind of money? Heck yeah. Like, if I could finish everything to be sellable right now, I'd have over $5,500 worth of inventory. Plushy inventory, specifically. But I do not want to have to make that much inventory for the next event. Ugh. Now, at least between so Memorial Day is the 25th, and then my next event is I think the 12th, 13th, and 14th. So there's 18 days between Memorial Day and then the next event. And in those 18 days, I will be spending like 5 of them in Mississippi with you. Lisa says selling out gives me the ick because, like, what do you do if you have back to back events? Right. Like, exactly. Aaliyah says scream, cry, and start all over. Straight up. Straight up. Like, I would feel the need to take, the remaining 5 things from a sellout event and, like, still show up because it's not like if you cancel the event, you're not gonna get your money back. If you don't go, nobody's gonna hear your name and get to know you. But I could still show up with whips and just set up a table and sit there with the 5 things that I have left and work on finishing things and put them on the table and make connections. Maybe get somebody to my YouTube channel, have a reason, like I would be somewhere and in work mode, so I would be finishing things. Like I think I would still go, even if I've like nothing. And I would just have to like print out a sign that says, I had a whole bunch of stuff yesterday, or everything I had sold before the market. Something. Like, I'm sorry, I just had a sellout event. Mm. At that point, I would probably start up like I would do like a picture slideshow on my iPad and just have it sat on the table. And like these are all the things that I do make. It's just I don't have them right now. Lisa says, I'm honestly glad to have a break from events for a split second so I can make other content other than market day vlogs. Fair. See, I like the market day vlogs. I do. What was it? The one I was watching earlier. I was just so amused at like the kids just playing in your space while you were working on setting things up. And it was like every 2 minutes Nora was sitting down somewhere. It's like, "Aw, her tiny little legs." It was just very cute to watch. And you have so much patience. Like, you guys have seen me. Right, they are. They're the best content. Like, you've seen me with the kids. These kids make me spaz. Straight up. And then when we come back to filming, you can see it all over my face. They are driving me absolutely crazy, and you can tell. Okay, Alyssa says, I'm back to stick to the stomach now. Okay. Lisa says, LOL, yes, her favorite is to play under the tables. That's so cute though. Okay, I need to read what you said, I think, Alyssa. That is such crap. I'm mad for you. I'm mad for you, Alyssa. You try to have patience, still a work in progress. That's fair. It's like one of the first things that I saw. No, no, I know that, Lisa, but she also posted something in tough subjects. But okay, so Lion, enjoy your dinner. Like the first thing that I saw in your video though, Lisa, was like the extra little presence of drawing on your chair. And I'm like, ooh. And you just skirted right over it, like it did not matter at all. Like, I'm mad for you. Like I find myself so agitated all the time with the kids. And like I don't like it, but they don't know exactly how to fix it unless they quit being little snots. For real. I just don't understand. You just like right over it. Not even a reaction. I don't know how you do that. My face says everything. Yeah. That's okay, Alyssa. That's okay. I'm also finding it hard to do things with longer nails. Straight up, Aaliyah. Straight up. No, Lisa. No. I mean, okay, I guess yours are younger. You're a middleborn, so we know how to mask. That's fair. I'm not. I'm a firstborn. And mhm, you're mask masters. No, my face says everything. Everything all the time, which is so great. Gets me in so much trouble. I don't know. Like now, Rowan is he's a whole different breed of kid than Archer was. Like Archer, I don't know if I've realistically been hard on him or if it's more just like I know that he's smarter than his age. So I've probably expected more out of him for what his age says, but not for like what he's capable of. Oh,
Okay.
all right. Okay.
You can be on for another hour and a half. I'm not staying at that.
It's only 10:30.
Staying at that.
I mean, I wouldn't be on here for an hour and a half, is what I'm saying. It would be half an hour. But that's fine. I was gonna go to bed when I get off anyways, because gotta go to be at school. You're leaving before the kids get up?
I'm gonna be going for daylight.
Okay. Shoot a turkey. Get it done.
I have 2 tags.
Oh, fine. Get them both done. Love you. Leah says my mom's a middleborn. I swear you could tell her a building fell and she'd be like, Tell me why I don't want to finish these appas. The arrows. Oh my goodness. You know, I did the little, like the mini free appa pattern on Instagram, and I don't think that it even had arrows on it. Now that I think about it. I don't know. I should be sitting like a normal person. This does not feel good for my hips. This is the Hobby Jade art lens. It's very detailed for something so little. Okay. How much do you sell them for? I sell them for 15, so be proud of you. I am. I am proud of you. I think they could go for more, but I'm still proud of you. Oh my goodness. You were just guessing. It was a good guess. Their hand length. Your hand or my hand? I don't know why, Lisa. You've been doing this forever. $1 for every year you've been crocheting. Girl, you'd be underpaying yourself where I live. The minimum wage is 20. Our minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, which is stupid. But you don't have a mold of your hand. That would be creepy. That would be creepy. I'm pretty sure that I have a mannequin hand. I could mail it to you. Would that be less creepy? I could probably paper mache it. Minimum wage here is 15 and some change. See, Lisa, it could totally go up. Okay. All of my little stegos are done. Buried my shoe. My goodness. I am so tired. It's not even funny. I'm gonna stick these in here. You're just stubborn. Price doesn't cover experience, it covers speed. But you're fast also. Alright, I'm gonna angle you over here, and I'm so sorry. So sorry. I know that it's kind of trash. You're the Flash. Right, you are Speed. Why? Why is this so hard? Oh my goodness. You are lightning. I got the tiny turtles to at least put stuffing in them. Do you mind? What? Can I help you? Simba apparently is feeling needy. Oh. Meow. What? Meow. I'm not going down there with you. No. I already gave you food. The water dish has been filled up twice today, I'm pretty sure. It was. Of course, Dot's got to come check on him, make sure he's all right. Want to know my to-do list? Sure. What is your to-do list? Finishing your appas. Oh, and if anybody's wondering why I fell off with my shorts and my reels, because I'm not finishing anything. Nothing is finished to completion. So I can't do my normal boring loop, 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 loop things. That's as creative as my mind gets. What? 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 Meow. I just can't believe that I was robbed by a feline. I get it. Mine do it on occasion. Simba, quit smelling his shoes. Mhm. Meow. Meow. more themed Winnie dragons, baby chicks, baby ducks, bluey keychains, 15 bingo keychains, goose keychains, Psyduck, smaller Pokemon, Charlie the Calf Snuggler, and mini Charmanders. That's a list. And this is all stuff you want to get done before Memorial Day. That's the first time he succeeded in robbing me in many ways. Oh, in many years. Many years. Gosh. Yeah, that's one heck of a list. I feel like the Psyduck could probably be done in a day. And then I know that you get bored of doing like the same thing over and over again. But you could do like 5 baby chicks, 2 bluey keychains, 2 bingo keychains, 5 goose keychains, and like just keep it on a rotation. Oh, not done yet. Huh? 57 for the one comment. Alocasia plants times 3, baby penguins, Bigfoot, Yeti, sea turtles. Oh. Loaf cats, loaf dogs, Huey the Highland cow, white rats, hanging possums, Una the unicorn, angry frogs, fairy frogs, rainbow keychains, fury keychains, bass, sunflower keychains, and possums and appas. That's your list. Gross. Gross. Yeah, okay. Now, it took me way too long to understand that, Aaliyah. My brain is so sluggish. I'm interested to know and what the total is. $57 items for the first comment, 61 for the second. How many's for the third? Not to mention more crop tops and bucket hats. Aaliyah's right, girl. You need a hero. You need to teach Chris how to crochet. Anybody see Simba in the background? Simba kitty. Now? Huh? What are you looking at? Oh. I don't know how many Furies there are. Is it just white and toothless? Yes. Light Fury and Night Fury. Unless she wants to make their babies. And then that would be 3. Like, you don't have to make each of them. But yeah, that's Simba. Light Fury and Toothless. Right? Alyssa, are you hinting some accountability for market prep? Yes. Yes, we are. Maybe it depends on social battery. That's fair. We've been missing you this week, just so you know. I know you're going through it one way or another. But We can suffer together, you know? Yes, anytime. Right. Well, and it sounds like maybe there's a growth spurt on both of our hands in our children going through some things. So it doesn't help. 53 for the third, but that's with only 2 fairy frogs. Oh boy. Yeah, dude. There's a lot of things on that list. Are you sleeping? One off is done, on to embroidering the second. You can add them together. I was just doing a rough count. 50 and 50 is 100 plus 60 is 160 something. Maybe 170. Lisa says, speaking of children, Mason slept all night in his bed last night and slept in. Oh, what? Good job, Mason. Oh, I undershot a little bit on that. Lisa says, you know me, 4 to 5 hours of sleep is good. I mean, it's not ideal, but as long as, like, if that's your average and that's what you're getting, then sure. Sleep is for the dead, yes. But I know that if you're used to getting a certain amount of sleep and then suddenly you're either getting a lot more or a lot less sleep, you will feel like shit. And that is not me trying to be hypocritical. That is one of the reasons why I feel like shit all the time. With 2 fairy frogs, then minus the Appa 180. Lisa, I woke up and was like, Mom, I slept all night in my bed like a big kid. Did it make you cry? That sounds like a cryable moment. Alyssa, then there's me who was asleep for 2 hours earlier, right? Listen, I didn't go to bed till like 5 in the morning yesterday or today, whatever. Um, Ended up getting out of bed around, I think I woke up a little after 1 and didn't actually get out of bed until 2. So, but if you do more than 2 fairy frogs, add what you'd like. Oh yeah, did she say how many fairy frogs she wanted to do? Nope, just fairy frogs. Hell no, I gave him a high five and said, hell yeah, bud, good job. Good. That probably would have been my reaction too. Probably 2 fairy frogs are good for now, right? Bunny, get off of my printer. She did not, but since it was plural, I went with the smallest number possible. Great idea. Yeah, because I don't even remember if these, like, are they just big fairy frogs or are they small ones? I don't remember which ones they are. I might add some extra Hueys or calf snugglers. Don't add those until the end. I know I made some of those, like, the Raven and Jade, cookie cow snugglers, and so I made 6 of them at one time, if you remember from a while back, and I think I sold 3 of them at the first event that I had them at. And I had a lot of people ask me, if I could make a black cow snuggler because we have a lot of black Angus around here. Alyssa hasn't picked up the hook since 3 p.m. Dude, you are sick. You have to be. Have you finished your $50 a day? You need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero at the end of the night. Something. Someone asked me for a Holstein today, and I was like, damn, I don't have one. Holsteins are like the black and white dairy cows, right? We have black, red, brown, light brown, and cream colored cows here. Yeah. Like, I think most of the cows around here are very much like they're either dairy cows, the black and white ones. Yay, Alyssa. um, and the black and white ones, we definitely have the red brown. We have a lot of black ones. And then like a variety of them. Like most farms are going to either have the reddish brown or the black or dairy. Whether that's chocolate cow or regular cow. Honey, are you going to be all right? You seem to be struggling. Okay, yes, black and white dairy. All of your cows are fun colors. I swear, other than the strawberry ones, like the fun colors go really slow for me. You don't have dairy close by. Oh man. There's a cow farm literally across the street from me. 2 of them, actually. One of them is like black cows, beef cows, and one of them is dairy cows. Archer goes to help milk cows sometimes. Lisa says, my grandpa had Holstein when he was alive. My grandpa had Holstein cows when I was young, but he hasn't in quite some time. Like, he has a variety of meat cows, statistically. That's what they're bred for. So, black ones, red and white ones. He does have some black and white, like Holsteins. Um, but he doesn't milk them anymore. I remember being super young and going into the barn and like the milking station, like the harness thing that held the cows in place. We would play in them. We would pretend we were cows. Bunny, you're stressing me out. You look like you're struggling. She has ear issues that, like, we've had her in so many times for them, and the vet just comes back like, everything's fine. She doesn't have mites. Like, she doesn't have an ear infection. She's fine. But yet, like, she shakes her head and we can hear the fluid. So, okay. And her ears bother her all the time. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. All right. My last little turtle. The stuff. Yay. And then I gotta find what I'm going to bring my whips to school in. It's nice being a grown up now. I don't have to take yarn to school in Walmart bags anymore, unless I want to. I've only seen cows maybe twice in my life up close. I've driven by them many, many times. Oh my gosh. At some point, like, you ever find yourself in PA, you let me know. I can take you to see some cows. And if you happen to already be in PA, like northwestern PA, I especially love springtime season at the cow barn because there are baby cows and you wait for them to not necessarily be like with mom. So they're a little bit bigger than like brand new babies. And they'll come up to you and they are like giant grass puppies and they will lick you. And it's gross, actually. But like a cow's tongue is like a cat's tongue that's soaking wet. So very drooly like a dog, but definitely like sandpaper. And they will try to eat your clothes like a goat. They will try to suckle on anything they can get a hold of at that point. Like, they're just so funny. Lisa says, I would have to stare down the bulls and chase cows back into the pasture. Ooh, I never had to do that. My grandpa was always very like, you guys steer clear of those cows. But I would get to ride on like the hay wagon through the field. All right. Turtles are stuffed. They are ready to just sew shut tomorrow. And let's see, what are the easy things that I can just eyes stuff and sew shut? I've seen the labor. I was mystified. I know. Woo! I think I'm gonna grab stingrays. Octo. Turning again. Grab. We'll do mini bees. We'll do fried tickets. We can do mini mushrooms. I can do swinging spiders. Try and get them all. We can do sharks. I think we can do, well, no, the little dog can back the work. I want to do those. So we can do off those. Like you guys can even hear me, honestly. If not, that's already. Jellyfish. Jellyfish. So, stingrays. Jellyfish. Don't mind me. Because I arrange my life. The bag. Not super helpful. Okay. Sorry. Alyssa's still laying on the couch. Lisa, phone's about to die. Gotta run. Good night. Good night, Lisa. Yes, and that goes for me too. I think I am ready to roll as well. I have jellyfish, octos, stingrays, leggy frogs. No, sharks. I have a whole bucket here. So realistically, we have octos, and jellyfish. Stingrays. I'm gonna bring this one with me because it's a whip, or not a whip. It is. It's an order. That's what I'm trying to say. Sharks, which one of them is actually done. It is a hammerhead shark. That does not actually need to be in there. Swinging spiders. All of the swinging spiders. And we have Mushy Boys, red and green. Those are my two best colors, so I made 5 of each of those, even though I think I have 5 or 7, something like that. Then we have mini bees in 2 different colors. And then squish chicks. They're very squished right now. And then we have our Stegosauruses and our tiny turtles that we have been working on. So, that being said, guys, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go wash my hair, clean up for bed. So that way I can go to school tomorrow. Wish me luck at book fair. Anyways, good night, guys.